Hello beautiful people, and welcome to another video. Today I'm telling you guys how my first quarter has gone. We're done with the first 3 months of the year, and because I have like this physical bingo sheet, it's been so easy to just like see what I've done this first quarter, see what I've been putting off, see what I could have done earlier, but just for me procrastinating. It's just, I just have not set my mind to do some of these things yet. Some of them I have done, but then I've just upped the stakes a little bit more. So I'm going to be talking you guys through how my first quarter has gone so far. I wrote notes in this journal, this like little notebook. My work friend got it for me for my birthday. It's like a beautiful, gorgeous book. And it came with this beautiful, gorgeous gold pen with like a pink flower on it. So I used this book to write down, you guys can't see, there you go. You can kind of see, you can't see the writing, but you can see that there is writing. So I used this to write down my first quarter notes. And I'm going to be sharing my bingo card, my 2025 bingo card, just so that we can see what I could have accomplished or like what I still have ahead of me to accomplish. On the bingo card, you can kind of see some of the things are colored in. The first thing I have is I bought my MacBook, which is right here. I bought my MacBook and I bought my wig. Now, hindsight, I shouldn't have done all of the buying things or the purchasing things early on in the year, simply because buying something is easy, right? Like it really doesn't require much from me per se, other than sorting it out, like sourcing where I'm gonna get whatever the thing is from. Purchasing things is like a really filler thing. The reason why I don't mind getting out of the way early in the year is because these are things that I've been talking about getting for years. I've been talking about getting a MacBook for years, like just a laptop that I use strictly at home, no work, anything gets on it. It doesn't go to work unless I'm doing my personal to do at work. I don't use it to answer emails. I don't use it for anything work related. It is literally my personal, whatever I choose to do with it, laptop. And I've wanted that for years. Every laptop I've ever had has eventually transitioned into being used for work because something happened to the work laptop and I had to transition. Like something happens. When I bought my iPad, I literally purchased that because that was like in the middle of the pandemic. We were teaching online and I just could not teach with just my laptop, and I was using my laptop and my phone, and it became too much. So I purchased the iPad strictly for work. That was the intention of it. I don't use it for work nearly as much. So now having this MacBook just be my personal home thing, I love having the separation, because right now if I were to take my laptop out of my bag and open it, I would be like slammed with work stuff. My work email is on there, PowerPoints for grade 4, 5, and 6 are on there, lesson plans for grade 4, 5, and 6 is on there, worksheets for grade 4, 5, and they're all on there and open. So when I get to work and I open my laptop, that's the first thing I met with, which helps me get into like the work zone. But when I'm home and I'm on my personal time, I don't want to see that. It's almost like severance, right? Like that's my innie. I don't want to know what I don't want to go over what my innie does at work. Like that's not my business. I'm home. This is my private time. So it's great to just have a personal laptop completely unrelated to my job as a teacher, and it really just helps separate those two parts of me, like two parts of my being. And then the wig. I wear the wig. I don't regret it. I mentioned in my Colorado videos. If you guys haven't seen them, I will link them above. But Jamie did everything with this wig. Like she vetted it. All I had to do was put it in my Amazon cart and check out. And I do love the wig. Currently she's in a half up, half down style, but this is a headband wig. Jamie even found like how I would achieve this style with this wig for me. She did everything. So big shout out to Jamie. I love her. Next thing, when I initially made this bingo sheet, I had that I wanted to read 2 physical books. And it's not that that was all the reading that I was going to do for the year, but I've been wanting to get back into physical books, like bookmarker books, flip the page, like a physical handheld book, something that if I like it, I can read it multiple times, like paperback. That's what I wanted. So initially I put 2 books here. But when we went to Colorado, I bought a 4-book series. I bought the 4 books, and then my other cousin Vanessa bought 2 books, and then Jamie bought 3 books. So in total, that's 7 books, which leaves me to purchase 5 more, or which leaves us in total to purchase 5 more. So I figured I could up the stakes from 2 to 12, and that's like a book a month. Granted, when we started, it was February, so I was already a month behind. And just I've slowed down on the amount of reading that I've been doing. I have the books, they're here and available to me. I just have to pick back up my reading. So I finished 1 book. So that's 1 of 12 squares there colored in. In the middle of my bingo sheet where you would have the free space, I put turned 31 because my birthday was March 26th and I turned 31 years old. Thank God for life. The free space, that was an easy one. Next on my bingo list, which is colored in, but I colored it in so dark. It's this really dark one, and that says see snow. When we went to Colorado, we did see snow. We saw like fresh snow coming down very lightly, and we saw it extremely quickly. It was like 5 minutes that we saw snow falling. So I did color it off, but I did not see snow in the amount I anticipated. When I wrote that on my bingo sheet, I was thinking more of like snow angel snow. I was thinking more of, do you wanna build a snowman? Like I was thinking snow activities, play in the snow, like truly experience the snow. And that's not what I got. Next thing on my bingo sheet is for Jamie and I to start a kids clothing business. I've not colored it in because we've not fully started. However, we have inventory. So we have a few outfits for boys and girls ranging from, I believe it's 12 months to 5T, I believe, or 12 months to 3T, one of those. But we do have inventory. We just have to now, you know, create our logo, get something up. We probably will be selling on Facebook via WhatsApp or like something like that along the lines. We are making positive strides in that direction. This is one of those things where I was saying I have completed it, but I've upped the stakes. On my bingo card, I have plant more. So at this point, I have planted spinach seeds, broccoli seeds, salad lettuce seeds, banana pepper seeds, bell pepper seeds. Jimmy's planted mint seeds. So we have some crops. They have sprouted up and they're looking beautiful, gorgeous so far. But instead of just leaving it at plant more, when I have my first successful harvest, which will be my spinach hopefully by the end of this month, then I will color that off. I want to have a successful harvest before I just start marking it off. Even though it just says plant, I could do it because I've planted them, but I want a successful harvest before I color it in. Moving on to baking new things. Inside this little booklet that I've created, I did make a little bit of a baking journal. As you guys can see, this is everything that I've baked so far in these first 3 months, and that makes me very happy. So even though on the front of the card I have bake new things and I could 100% color that off, I just don't want to yet. I'm really enjoying like baking things that I've never baked before. I'm making up some things and just trying new things. I'll just give you like the new full-on new things that I've baked for the first time so far. I baked apple hand pies, peach hand pies, whole wheat chocolate chip cookies, cornbread with my Grammy, which I've recorded so I can put that out, banana bread for the first time there. And another thing about my baking is I've been trying to be so intentional and making it a time that I can spend with people. So for example, in January I baked donuts with Daxon. That's my little cousin. Well, he's not little anymore, he's like my teenage cousin. He's about to be 16, guys. Let's talk about that. Daxon is about to be 16. He was just born as far as I'm concerned. Like I remember being in high school and like running through the school and telling them my baby's being born. Crazy. But like he's turning 16. So in January I made donuts with Daxon. In February I made pretzels with Jamie, and February is also when I made the cornbread with my Grammy. And then in March I made pretzels with Mason. Now that we're in April, I do have plans to make beignets with Daxon because he loves beignets. And then like, I'm just gonna be baking with them a lot. Like that's just our thing, that's just what we do. I like to bake, they like to be in there baking with me. So it's fun and it's something that we get to do together. I also do want to note, I have not added anything new to my bingo card just because nothing has felt like it needed to be added. I don't feel like my card is complete. I do see myself filling in these spots. I just don't know what to fill them in with. And I don't want to rush and fill it in just for the sake of. I want to remain as authentic and real to myself as I possibly can, and to make these goals things that I actually want to achieve as I move throughout the year. Next, I have lose 10% in body, well it says body fat, but like body weight, overall weight. 10% of my weight I would like to lose by the end of the year, which honestly isn't that low. Like it's a very, very, very achievable number. But if I set a goal that's too big, it's gonna scare me off and it's going to make me feel extremely disappointed if I don't hit that goal. So staying low but aiming high is what I'm doing mentally. I don't have a full update for that just yet, simply because I don't trust my scale. I don't think that it is correct. I don't think that it's giving an accurate number, because if I get on it, it'll tell me one thing, I get off and get right back on, it'll tell me another thing, I get off and get right back on. Like I do that like 3 to 4 times. and I just take the average of what it gives me, but that's not right. It shouldn't be doing that. If I get off the epic one, I should get the same number all 4 times. So I am in the market to purchase a new scale, something high quality, something that I can trust and that is reliable. If you guys have any recommendations, anything that you've tried and you like as far as scales go, please let me know. In saying I want to actively track hitting this goal, I have been tracking my fitness. When I started in January, I was on it. I was kind of militant in January. I missed 3 days in January. Then February came, I went on vacation, I got sick. I'm still, even now, today is literally April 1st. And like I'm congested all over again and I don't know what the actual issue is. And then when I started this tracker, I was very like cutesy about it. Like I was coloring it in with the correct color markers, and then I lost the markers and I started coloring it in with a pen, and then I just got tired of coloring it in, period. So I started writing the numbers there, which I wrote the numbers there so that I can double back and color it in, because I want like a color coded thing. But like you can see all of this in February I was sick. Then I had a good 3-day streak and then a good 2-day streak, but like I've not been able to pick up this January fire. We're beginning the second quarter, and that for me is like a mental thing. Like I can pick it back up. I can get back to January's militant fitness regime. I can do that. I just have to hope I don't get sick again. Yeah guys, so that is just where I am now 3 months into the new year. Honestly, I like that I've achieved some goals. And I also like that I'm not just taking my goals at face value. I'm putting intention behind them, and I know that I want to see something come out of those goals, so I have to like intentionally work towards them. So far, I'm really enjoying having this bingo sheet. It does keep me accountable. And like I said, I don't know if I told you guys, but I keep it right here at the forefront of my desk. If somebody walks into this room through the door and they come to my desk, this is the first thing that they see. And I don't have a problem with that, because then it prompts them to be like, hey, you said you want to sew an apron, let's go to the store and get some like fabric. Or you say you want to print out your recipe book, now is the perfect time. Like, so I like that this is just visible. I don't care that people can see it. If anything, that works better for me. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because this is Q1. We still got Q2, Q3, and then the final quarter of the game left to go. So if you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.